Welcome to Freedom Flicker, where we dive into the stories shaping our world. Today, we're breaking down a major development in the Israel-Hamas conflict: Israel's unprecedented airstrikes targeting Hamas leaders in Qatar's capital, Doha, on September 9, 2025. Why did this happen, and what does it mean for the stalled ceasefire talks in Gaza? Stay with us as we unpack the details. On Tuesday, September 9, 2025, explosions rocked Doha, Qatar, as Israel launched a precise airstrike, targeting senior Hamas leaders. According to the Israeli Defense Forces, the strike aimed at individuals responsible for orchestrating Hamas's operations, including the October 7, 2023, attack on Israel that killed 1,139 people and sparked the ongoing war in Gaza. Al Jazeera reported that the strike hit a meeting where Hamas officials were discussing a U.S. proposed ceasefire to end the Gaza conflict. Qatar, a key mediator in these talks, condemned the attack as a cowardly violation of international law. Pause for emphasis. Among the reported targets was Khalil al-Hayya, Hamas's chief negotiator in Doha. While Israeli sources claimed success, Hamas stated its leaders survived. Casualties remain unconfirmed, but the strike marks a bold escalation, targeting Hamas's political base in a U.S.-allied nation, hosting the largest American military base in the Middle East. To understand this strike, let's step back. Since Hamas's October 7, 2023, attack, Israel's military campaign in Gaza has resulted in over 605 deaths and 319 injuries, according to Gaza's medical sources. Israel's goal: dismantle Hamas's military and political infrastructure. Meanwhile, Hamas has operated its political office in Doha for years, using Qatar as a hub for diplomacy. Qatar, alongside Egypt, has mediated ceasefire talks, but negotiations have repeatedly stalled. The latest U.S. proposal, discussed just before the strike, aimed to halt the fighting, but both sides remain far apart. Pause. Israel's decision to strike in Qatar, a neutral broker, raises questions. Was this a message to Hamas to accept the ceasefire, or a sign that Israel is prioritizing military action over diplomacy? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took full responsibility, stating the operation was wholly independent, despite reports suggesting U.S. approval. Qatar is no ordinary player. A major non-NATO U.S. ally, it hosts Al Udeid Air Base, a critical hub for American forces. It's also a key exporter of liquefied natural gas, making it a global energy powerhouse. For years, Qatar has balanced hosting Hamas's political leadership with mediating ceasefire talks. This strike, however, puts Qatar in a difficult spot. The Qatari government called it a flagrant violation of its sovereignty, and the U.S. Embassy in Doha issued a shelter-in-place order. Iran, a Hamas backer, also condemned the attack, raising fears of a broader regional conflict. Pause. Could this strike destabilize Qatar's role as a mediator? And what does it mean for U.S.-Israel relations, given reports that President Donald Trump may have greenlit the operation? The ripple effects could reshape the Middle East's fragile balance. The Doha strike comes as Israel prepares for a new offensive in Gaza City, urging residents to evacuate. With over 64,000 dead and thousands still under rubble, the human toll is staggering. This attack on Hamas's leadership in Qatar could either force Hamas to negotiate or harden their stance, further stalling peace efforts. For now, the ceasefire remains out of reach, and the region braces for what's next. Will diplomacy prevail, or is escalation inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's deep dive on Freedom Flicker. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button, like, and share to keep the conversation going. Follow us on insert social media platforms for updates, and join us next time as we uncover the stories that matter. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep flickering for freedom.